Well, here it is. Here it is, 15th of November. It's about 27 degrees. It's been pouring rain for the last couple weeks. It's supposed to start again tonight, tomorrow. So other than just getting out of the house, this is a test out some gear ride. Because you need different gear for different conditions. I'm wearing one of these Cabela's Whitetail Extreme jackets. Insulated, waterproof, plenty of pockets. And I got a sweatshirt underneath it, so I'm nice and toasty. I decided to try out these different gloves. They're supposed to be cold weather gloves. I don't know the manufacturer. It's got them at the AC store. Let's see if I can get a tag off of them here. Waterproof. I ain't got my peepers on, so it's hard for me to see that. Waterproof. Technology shit. And Thinsulate. Nothing else on them. They're okay for walking around town, but when I'm squeezing down on something, they're not really that good. I wouldn't recommend them for really cold weather. Now my boots are a set of Mendel Arctic boots. Get up here where it flattens out, I'll show you them. Okay. Those are insulated and waterproof, and I got a pair of wool socks in them. My toes are nice and toasty. I wouldn't wear these down below zero, but at these temperatures they're pretty nice. A lot more comfortable than wearing the rubber boots or the Sorels I wear when it gets colder. And one of the problems I always have was when it gets cold is the goggles frosting up or fogging up. Particularly when you're wearing one of these dirt bike type helmets. This is a Scorpion helmet, which I really like. And but it's got a lot of ventilation in it for the summer. So I've taped over the vent holes. Keep the wind from blowing in. And I'm wearing the nose guard, and I got the windbreaker, the dust breaker in the chin piece. So it's fairly decent, but when the wind comes through around the eyes, that'll chill you out real fast. So I got one of these Under Armour balaclavas. I forget the model number of it, but it fits under the helmet. Ooh, that sun's bright. A little frost around here. And it does real good. But you got to remember to pull it down over your forehead, down to your eyeballs before you put the helmet on, otherwise you're not going to get it. In case I got to get out and walk around some, I got my Carhartt double layered stocking cap in the cargo box. Now these goggles, like I was saying, regular goggles, you know, you got the vent holes in them. And they like to fog up because the air from your nose and mouth comes up and it gets in there. Now a while back I got these other goggles. These are 100% goggles, and they're what they call the sand goggle. And they don't have any vent holes in them. They're supposed to breathe through the foam. And I didn't like them in the summer because the sweat just pools up around my eyeballs with them. But I decided to try them out here. And I didn't even get out of the parking lot before my other goggles were fogged up. So I put these on. And I've been riding for about a half hour now and no fog at all. So I can recommend these 100% sand goggles for cold weather. As far as my pants, I'm just wearing my regular old Levi's because it's not really that cold. If it was a little colder, I'd have my long johns underneath. But you got to check everything out. I'll go on with the rest of the ride. More ice breaking. Had some more stuff drift in down there. I figured with all that rain, the lake would be way up, but it's just a little bit, and now it's going down. Well, time for me to head home.